So here's today's equation. You've got x on both sides of the equation. You've got fractions. So here's the rule. When you have fractions standing across an equal sign from each other, the quickest way to get going is what's called cross multiplication. Basically, you make a butterfly or a bow tie on top of your problem and you multiply up your loops. So on this side, if I'm multiplying 6 into 3x minus 4, that gives me, and if I'm multiplying 4 into 4x minus 1, that gives me 16x minus 4. And now I can continue. Let's take a quick second to say, why do we do this? Well, if we didn't do this, our first step would be to get rid of the 4 in this denominator. And we would do that by multiplying both sides of the equation by 4. Over here, that would cancel the 4. And over here, we would have 4 times 4x minus 1. Well, that's exactly what we got by doing that loop of the bow tie. Same thing here. To get rid of this 6, we'd multiply both sides by 6. Over on this side, that would cancel the 6's. Over here, we'd have 6 times 3x minus 4. Well, that's exactly what we got here. So in doing the bow tie, we do both of these steps at the same time, and that's more efficient. Now that we're here, our next step is to consolidate like terms. That means I'm going to bring all of my x's to one side of the equation and all of my numbers to the other, doing what's called inverse operations. What that looks like is this. If I would like to move my numbers over here, this 24 is being subtracted. So to get rid of it on this side, I do the inverse operation. The opposite of subtraction is addition, leaving me with a big fat 0 over there. But whatever I do on one side, I have to do on the other side. And now I want to do the same thing over here. I want to move this x to this side. So to get rid of it over here, this is a positive 16x. I subtract it, and whatever I do to one side, I do to the other, leaving me with 2x equals 20. And now my final step, if I want to solve for x, I want to get rid of this 2. The 2 is multiplying it. So inverse operations means I divide both sides by 2, leaving me with x equals 10. And that's how I use cross multiplication to go from my original equation to solving for x equals 10. All right, check out some of my other videos on my Algebra 1 playlist. Leave in the comments any problems or topics you'd like some help with. Consider subscribing to my channel so you know when I put out a new video. And as always, keep on mathing.